How's it going, everybody? My name is Christian, aka the PlatinumChin, and there has been some crazy news the last few days with Twitch and the live streaming space. Now, we here at 5-9 Gaming Direct thought it would be vital to cover this and explain to you just what is going on in the live streaming world right now. Now, whether or not this string of news is going to be a huge body blow to Twitch, or it's something that they can shrug off and get back into the fight, remains to be seen. Now, before we continue in the video, if you enjoy this, feel free to leave a like at the end of the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you can stay up to date on all the latest news that comes from this channel. Now, with all that said, let's dive in. A day off Twitch. A walkout on September 1st designed to protest the recent cases of hate raids that have been pretty frequent the last couple of weeks that would attack streamers, particularly marginalized ones. Wreck-It Raven, a black streamer who identifies as they, them, had their channel spammed with messages like, "This channel now belongs to the Triple K." You know, the people that wear the white hoods. Look, we don't even really want to acknowledge them, but basically just disgusting stuff like that from dozens of accounts. The raids are started by malicious users who send out dummy bots to channels to fill their chats with hateful messages. Last month, Wreck-It Raven started the hashtag #TwitchDoBetter to bring attention to the recent raids and streamers' frustrations with Twitch and their lack of action. Vanessa, aka Pleasantly Twisted, another black streamer who participated in sharing the hashtag, said that it doesn't matter if marginalized creators have 5 or 500,000 viewers on Twitch. Identity-based harassment is inevitable, with every marginalized identity creator having a story. It is believed that with Twitch's recent implementation of new tags, which include black, transgender, and disabled, have made it easier for malicious users to attack these streamers. There are those that feel that the tags have more pros than cons, but the consensus is that streamers want Twitch to create some way to fight back against the harassment, which led to the walkout and the hashtag #ADayOffTwitch with a list of demands. Creators aren't just upset with the tags or bots either, but also how Twitch handles revenue sharing. Some streamers get a 70-30 cut with no criteria, no conversation, no goals, and nothing, as said by Vanessa in a statement to Washington Post. According to data from GameSight, it seems that Twitch did actually see a drop in viewership. Based on the graph from GameSight, the number of active channels and hours watched did take a dip at 12 p.m. PT on September 1st, being the lowest compared to the last 8 days. If you directly compare Wednesday, September 1st, and last Wednesday, 1 million fewer hours were watched and 14,000 fewer channels were live. In response to the walkout, Twitch has this to say to The Verge. "We support our streamers' rights to express themselves and bring attention to important issues across our service. No one should have to experience malicious and hateful attacks based on who they are or what they stand for. And we are working hard on improving channel-level ban evasion detection and additional account improvements to help make Twitch a safer place for creators." The company also pushed the start of Subtember, an event where viewers get discounts off monthly subs, to September 2nd. Although Twitch has acknowledged the issue and is supposedly working on a solution, there is no word of when it will be available to streamers. There are resources like Streamlabs that can help streamers in the meantime with a safe mode option that has recently come out. Now that we've discussed the recent controversy surrounding Twitch, let's move on to its main competitor, YouTube, and the platform's recent deals with 2 of Twitch's big-time streamers. In 1 week, it was announced that Tim the Tatman and Dr. Lupo would be leaving Twitch and would stream exclusively on YouTube. The 2 streamers expressed that the move was influenced by the amount of freedom they would have on YouTube and that they would be secured for life with the move, allowing the 2 to spend more time with their families. Now, the moves to secure high-profile streamers seems odd since YouTube gaming has been suffering in recent times. Despite the growth in live streaming viewership overall on Twitch, Facebook Gaming, and various platforms, YouTube gaming has actually seen a drop in viewership. This graphic represents total hours watched in a quarter. Q4 of 2020 had 1.94 billion hours watched, while Q1 and Q2 of 2021 had only 1.373 and 1.294 billion hours respectively. Now, of course, I say only loosely, but in comparison, you can see a drop happening. On top of hours watched, the concurrent viewer count has also seen a drop by 32% from Q4 of 2020 to Q1 and Q2 of 2021. It seems that with the acquisition of Tim and Lupo, YouTube plans to take streaming a lot more seriously on the platform and become a real contender for Twitch. And they have the infrastructure to do so. Twitch's viewer base is fairly small compared to the behemoth that is YouTube. Take for instance, for every account on Twitch, there are 200 accounts on YouTube. Let's phrase it another way. There are 2 billion users on the platform. So basically 30% of the earth uses YouTube. One issue with Twitch is that some of the big streamers have seen a decline in followers despite their high amount of views. This is due to the niche market that is Twitch, a video game streaming platform. While just chatting itself as a category is the biggest category on Twitch, the layperson will always equate Twitch streaming with video game streaming. On YouTube, there is a variety of content that make up tutorials, IRL vlogs, cooking tutorials, etc. Dr. Lupo made a good statement, and I'm paraphrasing here, but on Twitch, it felt like a big fish in a small pond, and being on YouTube feels like a small fish in an ocean. The ceiling for growth on YouTube is seemingly infinite and thus more lucrative from a financial perspective. But even with its numbers, there are some features that Twitch has over YouTube. The chat experience overall on Twitch with chat interactivity like emotes definitely one-ups YouTube. With sources like Better Twitch TV, emotes have even more customizability as well. Then again, as niche as Twitch's chat system can be, when streamers have viewers that are over 1,000, it kind of makes it irrelevant with messages just rapid firing the whole time. YouTube does have some sort of chat functionality at least, even if it isn't as fun as Twitch. The one thing that YouTube severely lacks is the ability to gift subs, or in YouTube's case, gift memberships. I mean, Twitch has a whole month dedicated to subbing and gifting subs at a discounted price. And for those with Amazon Prime accounts, they can even subscribe to their favorite streamer for free. But they must manually renew their sub every month compared to auto renewal with a payment method. YouTube has no equivalent to this, but maybe in the future they can incorporate YouTube Premium to give users membership for a channel, similar to what Twitch does with Amazon Prime. The ability to raid, start polls, do predictions, and host are some of other pros to Twitch that are non-existent on YouTube. These features are what Twitch viewers love because it fully enhances the streaming experience, right? And it cultivates a strong community. In addition, Twitch opens up their APIs to third-party platforms, which enables the use of Better Twitch TV, like previously mentioned, and crowd control. That is super fun. It's a platform where players can donate, sub, or give bits to interact with the streamer in-game. Basically, if you're playing something like The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, with crowd control active, when someone subs, they can change the color of Link's tunic or give you a random item. Right? So this further enhances interactivity between streamer and viewer, and you really can't replicate that feeling on YouTube at the moment. Even with these features for Twitch, YouTube has some major advantages over the Amazon-owned competitor. I mean, the easiest one to mention is accessibility for video playback for streams. On Twitch, you have to wait until the stream is over to sift through a VOD, video on demand, which is deleted after 3 months, even for partners. So unless they are manually saved as an archive by the streamer, they'll be lost forever. Many content creators, like us here at 5-9 Gaming on the Uncut channel, actually upload our VODs to YouTube, further illustrating the flaw in how Twitch handles old streams. On YouTube, viewing previous streams is very simple. You can even rewind a stream while it is live. And with old streams staying on a user's channel, they still have the potential to pull in new viewers, which can turn into subscribers or members. If I finish a stream of Halo Infinite and people are looking for Halo Infinite content, then the VOD will appear as a search result because of the algorithm. This means the live content I produced is now evergreen content, something that could be forever relevant or searched upon, with the ability to pull in a new audience. Compare that to where Twitch has VODs that aren't displayed at all unless you are intentionally looking for them. These people are generally already followers or subscribers, so there is no new growth potential here at all. Even though this is a positive, depending on how YouTube feels, the ability to transition a live stream to a VOD may actually hinder your channel growth. As it is known today, the data from your live stream may affect your produced video data overall. So for example, if you are primarily a Madden content creator, but decide to play Halo Infinite for the night on stream, you are directly interfering with the algorithm for produced content. Once you're out of the algorithm, it is very difficult to get back in it. And with YouTube, the algorithm is a major factor of your growth. Again, there's a simple fix to this, but it is something to note. Now, let's talk about the main reason YouTube can truly succeed over Twitch: the user base. In business, we always discuss user acquisition costs. This is how much money it will take to bring in new users to your service/platform. One example would be it costs the company $10 in advertisement to get a new user. How could we get more users for a cheaper price? Based on the data, in the US alone, YouTube has almost 200 million accounts, with a population of almost 330 million people. The math works out to about 60% of USA has a YouTube account. Twitch, on the other hand, has around 41.5 million accounts. And if you do the math, that's about 12.5% of the population in the United States that owns a Twitch account. Now, this just highlights the popularity of YouTube in the US, right? And around the world, really. Let's give another example of how dominant YouTube can be. In India, there are roughly 225 million YouTube accounts. If YouTube/Google managed to get 10% of the people to participate in live streaming, that's 22.5 million accounts that could generate revenue for them. That's more than half of the accounts for Twitch on their most dominant market, which is the United States. All the advantages that Twitch has over YouTube are seemingly things that could be done by throwing money at the problem. Set aside a team of engineers and developers and you can improve emotes, chat, discoverability within 2 to 3 months. With the ingrained user base and infrastructure, it's easy to see that YouTube is capable of dominating Twitch. If you've been a part of the streaming community, you'd know that people are frustrated with the Twitch experience due to DMCAs and increasingly unskippable ads. There was a moment in time where people would transition over to Twitch with their initial frustrations with YouTube, its algorithm, and DMCA. Anyone remember the time where you could play any music you wanted while streaming? Now it comes to the point where there is barely any discernible difference between YouTube and Twitch. So streamers are choosing between the lesser of two evils, and right now, that appears to be YouTube. This led to prominent moves by Dr. Lupo and Tim the Tatman. Well, money also helps. Money that sets you for life, as Dr. Lupo said, that definitely helps. But back to my main point. These moves to YouTube streaming may signal a domino effect of big streamers moving away from Twitch. Loaded, the talent agency that represents Dr. Lupo, also represents Lyric and Summit 1G, who are ranked number 61 and number 31 out of all Twitch streamers at the point of this recording, respectively. Those two signed the same exclusive deals with Twitch around the same time as Dr. Lupo, which obviously means that their contracts are ending at any moment. Talent agencies always pitch their roster of talent when they discuss platform deals, so it's likely that Lyric and Summit were pitched to YouTube. And if Google is aggressive with their strategy, it's not far-fetched to see deals with Lyric and Summit 1G in the near future. Other talent agencies like Evolved represent big streamers such as XQC, Austin Show, and Sweet Anita, who are number 4, number 73, and number 967 out of all Twitch streamers at the time of this recording. Are they the next people to go when their contracts are finished? Again, it's speculation, but it is safe to say that it will be very interesting to see what big announcements come for the next several months. In the wise words of Master Yoda, begun the streaming wars have. In the end, this is good for everyone because competition is a win for both the streamers and viewers. Streamers will have better revenue split offers if YouTube and Twitch want to retain their content creators. Viewers win because the quality of content produced will be updated frequently on all platforms. To further the point, let's give you an example from not too long ago. If you're old enough to remember, the Xbox One was set to be released with very draconian rules. It required you to be online at all times, even if you were playing a single-player game. You couldn't resell games at all, and there was just a whole bunch of other real weird rules before the launch of the console. But Sony, coming out with the PS4 around the same time, scoffed at these notions. They said the PS4 wouldn't have any of these ridiculous restrictions and in turn respected the gaming community. As a result, Microsoft had to compete at the same level and gamers around the world got a better experience because of it. Competition, for us the consumers, is always a win. What do you guys think about the recent news with Twitch? Will they improve their platform because a day off Twitch really motivated them? Will YouTube take the crown of streaming platform? Let us know in the comments down below. If you like the video, again, hit the like button. If you're new here and like the content, subscribe for more videos in the future. Again, I'm Christian, aka the PlatinumChin. This has been an update from 5-9 Gaming Direct. Thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you guys next time.